It's been a long day, very long day, and it's this morning time. The thing that gets me is you have to be careful giving out your phone number because people are very much mentally disordered. And when I tell you mentally crazy, they're out there. Oh, you know. So today started off with a bang. Had a Zoom interview, but guess what happened? The person that supposed to interview me didn't show up. So I'm sitting on a Zoom call, and nobody's in the room. And it's bothering because I feel like we're in the text messaging age that people just text message you. If you don't want to come to your meeting that you allegedly set up, what are we doing here? Well, what I was doing there was waiting. I was waiting for the person to show up. And clearly they didn't feel as though it was that serious and they didn't show up. So in the meantime, I'm in a waiting room for the Zoom call that didn't take place. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I said the Zoom call was supposed to be at 10 to 10 to 11, 10 to 11 o'clock. So I'm waiting for the Zoom call. Never took place. They never showed up and stuff. We're in the text message age that we could just text message anyone. If you don't want to show up, just text message me. You say, listen, we can't do it right now. We have to cancel the interview. And I get it. We understand there's obstacles and stuff that we go through life. So in the meantime, someone hits me up, a person of interest. They said, I can help you find a job. Now, one thing I'm going to share with you, which is my mistake, never tell somebody you look, in my opinion, never share with somebody that you're looking for a job. Because for some reason they feel like they're just a recruiter or they're just this person that can help you find a job. And the reality is a lot of things you really don't want people to know your business because crazy is real. So here you are in this situation, and then this person decides they want to share, that they want to help you get a job. And you know you try to be polite. Well, I like to thank you for trying to help me get a job, but I respectfully decline. So, and this is what happened today. And most people that be on this channel knows. So the man tells me, well, you could always do DoorDash. Now, if you know me, that's a sore spot. I don't want to do DoorDash because people are mean. So I'm like, So he also suggests different things. And I was like, no. How am I going to say this so it don't come across nasty? They don't come across that you're being helpful and stuff. So he says, I forget, you can't tell y'all anything. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you to help, sir. So he says, you can't find a job, and fuck you, bitch, and stuff like that. Okay. I said, okay. Fuck me, bitch. And I'm like, all because I said, I don't want you to help me. The thing about it is, I'm appreciative that somebody wants to try to help me, but sometimes people try to do things as far as trying to get you a job, and also it can become very dangerous. When you let people know too much information about your personal life, about a web and stuff, there could be people that's not really have your interests at heart. There are many people that's been murdered, that's been at their job and stuff. They felt like it was doing a favor, but all of a sudden you're in a situation that you want to be a part of. And it's horrible. Then they know you work at, then they know to bust your tires. I don't have a car, so you can't bust my tires. And the thing that gets me is, now you pissed off at me because I said I want your help. So now I'm a bunch of names, of course, not my real name, but obviously they're going to call me a few names that you know, so I need to add it to my name. And I'm like, okay. You know, you see that, okay. So now you're mad at me. I said, well, I'm going to block you because I don't like this energy. I'm already in a black, dark place right now. I'm trying to find a job. So he goes back and forth, going back and forth. And I'm like, okay. I'm not going to entertain this energy. I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to just do what I need to do. But he's calling me, you know, you stupid bitch. It's okay. Nobody can say nothing to you. Okay. And the thing that gets me is, I didn't ask for your help. And the thing that gets me, I would share that I should never ask, it's my fault. I should never ask somebody for help. So, because once upon a time when you're trying to find a job and some people feel like, hey, I know something that can help you get a job and stuff, they try to help you out. But for some reason, when you say it now, it becomes like a pool of, let me tell you this you can do go to, let me tell you this to go to. Reality, you're not helping. So I get cursed out once again. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to getting cursed out. And the thing that gets me is I'm mentally exhausted. If you ever know anything about job hunting and stuff, it's really going to be time consuming and also mentally exhausting. And so I was talking to this guy, and he was crazy. You know what? This should be a record for me. A person that can meet everybody that's crazy in the world, I can meet them. If you want to meet somebody crazy, I can find them for you. So he starts calling me a bunch of names, stuff like that. Okay, I understand your anger and stuff, because if I went right. But, so I said, let me just go for it. Moving forward and stuff. I had to block his numbers. He's calling me private call. Once again, the private calls are coming in. So, how did this get be my problem that you decide that since I don't want to seek your advice, you want to attack me? And you know, you try to find a nice way to say something, I don't want your help, but you try to say it in a nice way. But he was very narcissistic. He felt like I need to do things his way. He felt like I need to listen to him. And I'm like, how do I get here? I'm not there, you know. And if you know anything about me, you're not helping, you're doing nothing for me but put me down and stuff like that. And it's amazing how people feel as though if you don't do the things they want you to do, you have to get attacked. And also, so I said I'm going to move forward. Now, I missed my Zoom call because the Zoom call didn't come in. So I'm a little upset behind that. And listen to me, chew me out, and I'm listening to that. And the thing about being on the Zoom call, you be like, you keep checking back and forth. It's like, it's the call. Is y'all on the call? Are we big on punctuality? Obviously not. So I'm sitting up there and like, okay. So I'm texting back and forth to my sister, texting back and forth to him, and I'm like, So then I have another private call. Not a private call, but another private number call. As we speak, the call is calling. And the thing that gets me is, so I have another stalker. And the thing about it is, my second stalker, actually my first stalker, wanted to be with me. He says, I don't understand why you act this way and stuff like that. The thing about it with me, my track record with men has not been constant as far as looking for a man. It's kind of like they want to have sex with you. They say they want to be with you. You're the man of my dreams, and then it's all a trick. So I don't put my pants down. I put my pants up. And remind you, people feel entitled to my body. People feel entitled to my worth. People feel entitled to my actions. And I'm not supposed to see this and stuff, especially you're not a person that's trying to help me in my struggles. You're irrelevant. So, my stalker number 2 calls me out on a private number. I said, who's this? He said, I don't want to say his name. He said, you don't know this is Raven? No, I don't. Mother's Liz. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Raven that used to sit around and mope and cry. You broke my feelings. You didn't show up, and I'm crying and stuff. But I'm the person now that I say, fuck you. I'm not in the business of crying over you no more. Also not in the business of trying to get contact with you when you already showed me you're not really interested. Or you ghost me. Now, I've had guys complain at the fact that they ghost me and I never called them back up. And that's fine for me. The thing is, you didn't have to ghost me. And it's always this constant whisper in my ear that I feel like God is saying, you should be doing this again. And the thing that gets me is I'm like, I'm not attracted to you. You start losing hope, so you start to be attracted to the person no more. You're like, let me see what you got to do. Let me see what kind of person you are. And every time I get hit in the face, and I still push through. I get my butt kicked a lot. But I'm like, is there anybody out here that really want to be with somebody? But I did watch a blog where somebody said, he said, it don't seem like nobody really want love anymore. He says, Everybody said it was that war. And I'm like, I was like, you going through it too? The thing that gets me is like, why is this so hard to find somebody? And it's like, it's crazy. And then you do find somebody crazy. I met another guy, mothers live, and I'm like, he said, if you be with me, you won't have to work. Now that sounds all flattering and good, but we know if you be with him, there's a lot of shit that's gonna come in. So he decided to show me he has an airplane. Now all I saw was a big airplane and him pushing me the hell out. Like get me to a certain area, push me off the airplane. Now I'm they be like, I never saw a baby, he has this big airplane. He wants me to fly with him. I'm not going. I'm sorry, sir. Now obviously he must have a little bit of money and stuff like that, but I'm not going. I keep my feet on the ground because first of all, what do you do when somebody puts you out of the airplane? You say, oh, because and they push you out, even if you don't swim, he puts you over the ocean or the ocean. You're going down and you're going under. You don't need to put a rock on, you're just going to go down because the level of the airplane is so big and stuff, it's going to go down. I don't know. I don't know where my life is going. I don't know why this is happening to me, but it's just a very dark spot. And as my job hunting cycle just goes on without me, so I apply for so many jobs and stuff. I even applied for a job that said, if you're a felon, if you have crimes and stuff you committed, come on down, come on. And you're like, Now, I know about working with people who commit crimes, felonies, whether it was felony or felons, and I get it. Listen, all I want to do is work and make some money. And the thing that gets me is felons and me does not go together. Because first of all, I'm attracted to felons. Not that I should decide that, but I'm attracted to the wrong people. So I don't trust me when it comes to dating. I always pick the wrong one. It's like it could be a room full of billionaires, trillionaires, and for some reason my spirit will go straight to the felon, the man that commits crimes and kill people, stuff like that. And I don't trust me as far as picking people because I always pick the wrong one. So now I'm thinking, this man in the airplane, he's probably a felon too. I could just see him pushing me out the airplane and me. Because what are you going to do? Because just like that, when the Twin Towers was blown up, all the people did was jump out the plane. They said the sound of I don't know if I'm going to get that lucky to get an airplane that I'm going to hear something splatter. I may get the airplane where it's because something went up in the tree and it's just hanging up for years or centuries. It's crazy. But it's so much going on in this world. It's so dark. I don't know if it's safe to even travel outside the states and stuff. Due to the fact that I'm black. And I'm black and I can't travel outside. I feel like I just move around when I want. Because we are in certain countries, they don't like black people. And I don't know, what do we do with that information? There are certain countries that don't like videos of people that's black inside the videos, movies and stuff. That's still going on. So if you're black, they kind of don't want you there. They want you in the plane and stuff. And it's unfortunately, just because you have no problem with them, don't mean they don't have to have a problem with you. And it's sickening, but it's exhausting though. And I tell you, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, y'all won. I'm not trying to be with y'all. I'm not trying to be with y'all. I'm trying to be with y'all. I'm just want to get the hell out the way. Because the thing that gets me, I think everybody wants that golden wedding, like that beautiful love song that you met somebody and they actually love you, be your best friend and stuff like that. They felt your spirit that you was upset, you was unhappy, and they contacted you to see if you're okay. You kind of want that spirit and stuff like this. That closeness, y'all are really close. I think it ran out when it comes to me. It's just horrible out here. I don't know. So, if you want to SNAP benefits, November, they're cutting it off. Now, I'm going to say allegedly because I can't really say for sure. So, November they're cutting it off. So if you have any money on your SNAP benefits, they're gonna take it away from you. They're gonna claim their time. So if you have any SNAP benefits on as far as money or food in there, they're taking it back. So if it's not taken back from you by November, you just fucked. So this is the time that you have to go out there. This is the time to try to go out there and get your food and stuff, get your meats and your juices, but don't be stuck out there in the rain. Because this is the thing. We never been to something like this, and also you have to keep in mind, there gonna be people that have no food. Not saying there's no food, but I'm saying people that's on the WIC and stuff, the welfare. And here it is, you walking in the store with shit, and when I tell you, you're gonna be in danger. Cause nothing like a panic attack is when people need food and they're trying to feed their kids, and you're in the way. So when you're in the way, that means you make it stump them. And it's unfortunately. I still cannot believe this man is doing all this stuff and stuff like that, and he's getting away with it. You know, you kind of just wait for something to save you and stuff that it's going to change. But reality, it's not going to change. You know, you're waiting for the cavalry to show up. But now you like, it's just, I just can't believe we're in this type of time. I cannot believe this is the time we're living in now. And here it is, you know. And people still stand behind this man. I don't know what he's got with his head. I don't know what type of weapons he's gotten as far as keeping this thing on the wraps. But it's a lot going on. And it's weird because you just don't know. Just like you be laying in your bed at night and there's ice come through the damn door, snatch you up, pull you out, and then take you to another country. And remind you, they take your cell phones and everything away from you. Confiscate all your cell phones and stuff. And here it is, you know, people's cell phones that you could call, but they're in the store on the phone. So by them being stored in the phone, you don't know their number because you just press the number and then you contact them. So I don't know. I don't know what's really going on. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy that we're living this type of time we're living in now. And 2025 is going up with a bus. Literally. And it's crazy to me because, I don't know, I guess everybody's on edge and stuff like that. And I had a couple jobs call me, but these jobs can't even trust them. When I looked on Indeed, they said, make sure you check suspicious activity. So people on Indeed, I guess, human trafficking people. Like, come on. And then the scam calls is going up. Cause when I tell you this world is going crazy, we're in a lot of trouble. And I'm exhausted with it because it's like, I don't handle stress well. So as a person who don't handle stress well, any little thing that you do is going to bother me. And it's unfortunate. So I lay in the bed at night and I'm like, you know, you don't even want to wake. You just, I don't know. It's just so dark to me. And you can't sleep at night. Everything is like really tiresome to you. And it's exhausting, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I'm trying to stay not depressed because, you know, depression can kill you and stuff. And you have to monitor your behavior as far as depression because depression is a real thing. You could die from depression. Oh, God. Yeah. Every time I look at my phone because somebody's calling me, this is crazy to me. Hey, Nova, that's Miss Moore. Hey, Miss Moore, what's up, Mama? I'm just talking about everything that's going through in this world right about now because a lot of things are happening. And I'm saying don't wait till the last minute to get your food and stuff because it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. So if you have anything on your card and stuff, they're taking it back. So everything that's on your card and stuff is coming back or down. It's coming back off there. they're taking it back. And it's horrible. And also, there'll be people who's old who can't really get their food and stuff. How did we get here, y'all? How did we get here? How did we get here? It's crazy to me. But let me see. What is this? Somebody keep coming in. Or it's a week on. Our you. All right. I'm trying, Miss Moore. I'm trying. I'm trying to stay positive, but I got cursed out first thing this morning by this person. The thing about it, if you know me, he was like, well, since you have a job, why don't you work for DoorDash? Now, you know, I'm not working for DoorDash. DoorDash is a goddamn mess. Uber Eats is a mess. He said, well, I forgot. Black people, y'all don't like this. Listen. And the thing is, I had a what's it called? A Zoom call today. So I had to go to a Zoom call today, and the person didn't show up. So they didn't show up for the Zoom call, and I kind of wish that they did, but all the wishing I want is not gonna make them, call me. And the thing that gets me is like, okay, it's crazy out here, but I'm trying to stay mentally sane, whatever that could be. But I'm just really exhausted because if I'm going through it already, and then you're trying to help me, why are you attacking me? Because I'm already in a dark place, but I don't know. People just, I don't know. Look at my. So I'm like, it's great. Look at my boo. Oh, Miss Moore, I didn't talk to you. No, they never hit me back up. So we already know. So with the modeling thing, it wasn't a modeling. Well, it wasn't a not modeling job. It was for this company. I think that they wanted. I wasn't really sure 100%, but they wanted somebody that, I guess, see, because I never got the interview. I never got the interview. They never told me much details and stuff. So what I was supposed like going online, like with some things. You ever see the people on TikTok that go online and stuff, and then they sell these products, they sell wigs, they sell hats, they sell watches and stuff like that. So basically, it was kind of like that, but they never called me back. The ones who did hit me back, they say, "Oh hell no," they said no, and that's fine. I mean, first of all, the black skin comes with nose, so I was like, okay. And I kept hearing, when I saw it hit me, it was like, no, we don't want you. We don't want you. I said, okay. So they don't want me, and I get it. No brands don't want me. I guess they don't think I can sell their shit. I can sell your shit now, but the no is no. And I'm not out here begging you to for no damn job. Because when you beg for a job, that's when they treat you like shit. So I'm like, it's okay. You don't want me. And sometimes I feel like I have to get blocked from certain things because I'm too green and basically probably dumb as hell. But reality is that they didn't call me, so this is a no for me. It's not like I wouldn't take it, but they obviously don't want me. I don't have the look of a person that can sell anything. I'm not. I don't even know how to even say it. Like, I don't know about me that don't make you feel like I can. But I've been disappointed so much that it don't even make me mad. I just listen to it because it's like it becomes hilarious because you get so many no's. Like, no, you're just not good enough. No, you're not this. No, you're not. It's okay. That's fine. I'm not good enough. I don't get mad. I just go, look, just go away. Please stay positive. I'm trying to do that. So let me. You're right. You're right, Miss Moore. I'm trying to stay that way too. But we're in the belly of the beast right about now. So much is going on in this world, and even though we may not be really mentally ready to take it, we have no choice. And I don't know. I don't know. All I know is what you're going to do is just go on. You may not like it, but you just got to keep going on. And I'm just going on. And it's weird. But you never know, Miss Moore. You never know. You never know. Because sometimes you may cut something out, or something may bigger come, or something may not bigger come somewhere else. But, I try to stay positive and stuff in these dark times and stuff because this man is cutting the food off from the damn people. Like, who does that? I didn't even know this existed. But he's doing it. He's doing it with a straight face, stuff like that. And it's amazing, though. I didn't know he could even do something like this, but it's just definitely dark and stuff, so I don't know. Ravens, these are Josie. Thank you, Miss Moore. We are off the belly. You're right, Miss Moore. That's the thing. And I don't know, because they were saying they wanted somebody 35 plus. I was like, 35 plus, I could do that. But then they asked for somebody really young. They wanted somebody 35 plus. So I was like, okay, well, I don't. But I don't even know how to speak on it because they never really interviewed me. They wanted to see pictures of me. They wanted to show what I look like. That's all they wanted. And I sent the pictures of me. I made sure there wasn't X-rated and stuff. They may have wanted me to put on like a tire. And I got on this little thing. And I learned this through modeling and stuff. Wait a minute. So sometimes you take your clothes like you taking when you do like a modeling thing. Like for this is tight. This is loose. So I would take this and I would put a rubber band and pull it. So when you pull it, it makes the things fit more tighter because if it's too big or too small, you could kind of like adjust it and stuff. So I learned that when I was doing this modeling thing for this guy, and basically we fell out, but that was for a cable show. So, the guy had put pins and stuff. A girl was doing it. We did this whole fashion show. It's for cable network and stuff. But he didn't get the job and stuff. He had this whole production thing going on, and he didn't get the job. So it is what it is. Thank you, Miss Moore. It's old. I got this when what they call these things when they're old? Thrifty or something. I got it when I was firstly homeless, and I took the thing. I got it when I was homeless, and I took it and fixed it because I got it for free. I got it for free anyway. But I never really wear it because I don't really wear stuff like this because first of all, it's very big. So when you wear clothes that's very big, you can't really see your body, and everything is like really puffed out there. So everything is puffed out and stuff. So the thing about it is, it's just big, and you can't really see the shape of the person's body and stuff like that. So we try to do different things as far as, so the body can show some type of shape and stuff. But it's just crazy to me. Anyway, and to think, this is November coming up, and people don't even have money for Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate it, but people don't have money for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, and it's a lot going on and stuff, and I don't know, it's a lot. And they said we have to cancel Thanksgiving, we have to cancel Christmas. I mean, I don't have to cancel Christmas because I don't celebrate it, so I got money. But the thing is, I don't really take these holidays seriously because they are something that means something else, but that's either here or there. Girl, you know how to hold some clothes. Yeah, right. I don't hold some clothes, girl. I got some clothes. But see, I'm a person that buy cheap. But see, my clothes is cheap. I got a whole jumpsuit for $10. I got cheap clothes. My clothes is cheap. I've been having shirts on for $1, earrings for $1. Get it from the dollar store. I'm cheap. I got this. I think this is from the thrift store. I think I got this from the thrift store, or I may have got it from, yeah, I think it was the thrift store, the thrift store downtown New York. And let me tell you know, it's about a man. So I went to the store, and it was like, you have to get in line, because, you know, the little welfare line and stuff. Get the little line and stuff, you have to get your stuff. And, you know, you like got your little bag, because, you know, you got your stuff inside. And I'm like, okay. So I get to the front of the line, and I said, oh, there's a man in here. When I tell you this man was up here, I said, oh. I walked in. You start looking at him, so I'm looking at him going, oh. So I sat down, he looked at me. I guess everybody's staring at him. So he's like, I guess he's used to everybody staring at him and stuff. I was like, well, I'm not going to look at him. I'm going to stay over here. And I go to the back. There were people with furnitures and stuff. I think it's like thrifting and stuff when people give the clothes away, welfare and stuff. But it was suits and everything there. I got suits and everything for me to get a job. And I tell you, the curse has been real, but it is what it is. Thank you, Miss Moore. You know what I use on my skin? Vaseline, 99 cents. Cause you know I'm cheap. The thing about it is, my skin is getting dry, or should I say, it's dry and stuff. And I'm like, as I've gotten older, these wrinkles are coming. It's so funny because you like, oh my God. It's like I feel like when I'm going to sleep, God be like, I'm gonna give you some new wrinkles today. It's like, oh, what's this? Oh, you shouldn't have. And the thing that gets me is like, you know, when you get to a certain age, but you think about people that's got older and stuff, and then you see their pictures like, was that you? Like, you look totally different. You're wrinkled all up, because we know it's coming. We may not like it, but it's coming. And gravity got set in and stuff like that. One thing used to be one spot, now it's not there. One titty's bigger than the other when the body starts going different channels and stuff. But the reality is that it's a blessing to be getting old. It's a blessing. A lot of us don't make it there. But, you know, but the kind of thing that scared me a little bit is when you get old, you like, oh Lord, please don't let me get to 100. Take me out before I get to 100. I don't want to be that old. And if limbs and stuff starts coming up on me, I'm ready to go. Like my eyeballs leave and I can't see no more. I'm ready to pull me out of here. But that's how I feel. It's just I don't sleep well. Miss Moore, do you have problems sleeping at night? I cannot sleep at night at all. I cannot sleep. And ooh, it's a burn. Oh, I burnt my face. Is that a burn too? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. I don't know. But I just be laying low. This is crazy. I just cannot believe what we're going through. I cannot believe this is our life. I cannot believe we're dealing with something our ancestors dealt with. And I definitely believe it was horrible for them back then in the day. And it's horrible for us because we get to videotape it and see it up close and personal. So it's a rapper that was killed in Chicago. His name was K something. He was ambushed and killed. I don't really know about rappers and stuff like that. But unfortunately, he was killed and stuff. So his name was K something, K Love or something. So he was killed. He was actually looking at a car, and he's with that guy that looks like a girl, one of the rapper guys that's in jail now. He has blonde dreads and stuff. I don't know his name. I think he was with King Von and stuff. King Von, him. So while he was in front of a car, like trying to see a car, that could have been a setup and stuff. So he's in front of the car, and I don't know what they were talking about. Obviously, I wouldn't know. So he's in front of the car. That means his back is turned, And the fact of the matter that a lot of young people have to try to kill somebody, they back you cannot close your eyes if you have killers out there. And he closed his eyes to it. I would not want to live that life for nothing. Reason I can't sleep at night. You're right. I'm looking at it. So yeah, that's how I am, Mr. Moore. I can't believe this happened. I I, I don't sleep at night at all, and it's weird because it feels. Let me tell you this: when you can't sleep at night, do it feel like somebody's waiting up there for you, like somebody's like waiting for you to get up and stuff? I'll be feeling all this like energy waiting to get up, and it's like they've been watching me, and I'm like, they be up wait watching you to wake up and stuff, and and you like, okay, so I'm getting up. With me, I always feel like somebody's in the house. I always feel like they're with them. But I'm like, and the thing is, I do not sleep. I do not sleep. I have to go pee. I got to pee one time. I got to pee two times. And I'm peeing again. I'm peeing. I'm peeing. I was like, oh my God, I got to pee again. And then I get in the bed, I have to pee again. But I think that's from that medicine they gave me when I was in the hospital. And I stopped taking it. Because I felt like it was messing up my insides. And I don't know. It's trying to make my kidneys erupt and shit so I could die. I don't know. But it's as much as I try to make sure I don't see nothing that's dark, I always end up looking at something that's dark. And I try to stay away from it and stuff, but I'm always going in. It's crazy. I don't know. But it's this thing called your life changes when you move from different locations and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. It's a lot going on, that's for sure. But it's funny because I just don't get it. I'm so at a loss. And the thing is, 1 month of no food, I could never possibly get set up for that type of energy. And if I have no food stamps, and then they're gonna take it off the card. So if you have any money, because some girl says that, but you can't really take the internet seriously because a lot of stuff is not matching up, making sense. Yeah, Michael Jackson still living, got Tupac still living, Elvis Presley. It's like, y'all doing too much, and it's horrible. I'm up every night. Me too. That's when the ghosts come out with 3 o'clock and bothers me so much. I sleep thinking this when I was going to die. So I had to change my thoughts. Okay, okay, Miss Moore. Well, everything is in the power of the tongue. So to be mindful of that and stuff, and we also have to understand that there are spirits that are whispering in our ear that want us to basically die, but we can't see them. But we know somebody's there. Somebody's waking us up, and we may not like it, but we just can't feed into that energy. Especially if you're an empath, that means you get to feel everything. So when somebody's going through something, somebody's hurting, you feel everything. You can feel all the energy come into your room. And the fact of the matter is that they said once upon a time when a room gets cold, like if it gets really cold at night, that means the ghost is come. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just waiting for this big change to come through. I'm waiting for something big to happen. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. But the dark times right about now, you have to monitor that. Make sure you monitor that. And make sure you're aware that the dark people are in the world. That's basically speaking into your ear. But the fact you can't see them, so you just push them away. You push them all off, push them all off of you and stuff. Because reality, you don't see it as a human eye, but in a spiritual world, they're around you. There was this time, once upon a time, a ghost and stuff that would take a picture, and the person right there in the pictures and stuff. But right about now, I don't know. It's definitely crazy. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. And I don't know. It's funny because I put some makeup on this. I'm wriggling the fuck up. So I'm wriggling up so badly. I was like, let me try something different. But it's gonna last for a little while. You know me. And the thing that gets me is I don't know. It's like everything that could try to destroy me showing up. Hey, you me, and I'm trying to make sure it don't show up. I'm also trying to stay in front of it. But hey, you mean people gotta learn to stretch. Yeah, but it's unfortunate. I mean, it's one thing about stretching meals, you mean, but we talking about a whole month, and may not even become that they're trying to get rid of it. I just can't understand this is possible. I cannot understand this is possible. I understand he's upset, he's mad, he want to get his what they call it, my hit back or lick back. But the thing about it is, you're attacking the wrong people. You talking, and it's always the ones that get to go after somebody can't fight you back. So a whole month of food that you have to get, you can't get no food stamps. You have to try to find someone. That's the way to give them. It's not funny, but you have to find a way to make it work for you. And it's horrible. It's really bad, but I don't know. I just wish it wasn't that way, but. And the thing about it, even if you're trying to save money and stuff like that, a month of food is not gonna work. A whole month, and he really wants something bad to happen, people, and it's gonna happen. Some people are gonna end up dying. Some people, it's gonna be a lot of darkness. And the thing is, his supporters are so strong, they're gonna find a way to make it the person's fault. And the fact of the matter that the hatred in this world for many people who are different is very scary. You're right. Did you know part of the company, but other workers work for? You're right. But we good. That's the thing about it. It's horrible. This we're all making history. If history goes into place, we're all making history. We're going in the history books of what happened. And 1 month, the man decided we're going into history. We're going to be in the history books. This shit is crazy. It's crazy. But we're going into the history books, trust me. And he doesn't care. He's enjoying this. Him and those rich billionaires. I'm just waiting for the big storm to come through where things going to start happening for us in our favor. Because right about now, it don't look, we try to eat too much of the poison because it's going to kill us. So I have to ignore it and just wait and believe and stay strong and faith hold and stuff like that. We cannot drink this type of poison. We have to say it's meant for somebody else. This is your poison. Like, you take that back. It's not coming. It's not for us. And the reality is, it's not. We also have to be mindful of what we're watching. The rich is still more yeah, from the taxpayer citizens and from the DOJ and ballroom and 40B. You're right. That's the thing about it. I mean, you blatantly how blatantly can you be? There was like, well, I voted for him. The funny thing is, when I hear people saying I voted for him, I don't even get upset. Because you know what? I'm at the point where I don't even want to hear it. When you say, at that point, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear how you voted for him. I don't even want to hear. Because at that point, I don't want to hear nothing else I say. Because the man was very blunt in your face. He said what we were going to do. He said it. He said it to you. You didn't believe him, but he said it. And now all of a sudden, that's like being in a fire. Oh, I wish I would have been inside and your house would have been burnt up in the fire. If I just would have. If a man tells you he's going to burn your house down, you say, oh, he's not going to do it. Okay, there's a chance today he just may burn your house down. But, I don't know. Your faith is being tested to the highest power. And the reality is, I don't know. It's funny when you expect your Savior to save you and they're not saving you. I do believe the Democrats have a heart. their arms are tied, so they really can't do nothing. Because all of a sudden I noticed on the media, they basically stopped. I'll say me. So I started posting things on TikTok, and they put my account as far as a warning. They warn me if I keep saying something bad about this man, they're gonna take my account. So now I can't post anything what he's doing. I can't post anything because at any point they'll take my account away. That's a warning. So even though they may be doing things to try to help us, they trying to do things to try to help us get better. I'm being chased out of the storyline because I gotta if I get more strikes in my account, they're gonna take my account away. So I can't really share like I used to and stuff. Because at my account, people on my TikTok see stories and stuff that we're sharing, but I'm on a strike and stuff. So basically, it's saying anything else you gotta say about this man. And the funny thing was, if you're attacking somebody's gender or their belief, you could get blocked. I'm like, this is exactly what he's doing. Okay. It reminds me of the fact that you can't react to cops that stop you on the street and stuff. You have to just put your arms up and just ask yourself, where you want to shoot me? Should you shoot me here? Or should you shoot me here? Or should you shoot me here? Because the reality is, when a white person gets stopped, you be like, oh, I'm not doing shit. No, where's your rest home? Where the white shirt? Look, fuck you, fuck you. We can't say that. We can't say fuck you, stuff like that, because that's, we get a bullet out here. They bust through the window, they bust through everything, they kill us and stuff like that. And it's crazy. It's so sad that when we get stopped, we run in, is this my day to go? They worship it. You're right, Miss Moore. I mean, me. They definitely do. They let him do. Yeah. Yeah. They even gave Charlie K a holiday, his birthday. If you can't, they also have a KKK flag. The KKK flag is flying back into the world, so it's flying back across certain countries. I don't know where I saw that, but the KKK, they said it's KKK American. So at any point, they're trying their best, but it's horrible though. It's horrible. I don't know what to say. I know I'll be posting these videos and stuff. I'm like, well, shit. They may watch one of my videos and say, finish him. Something's not funny, but they may want to kill me too. It's weird. I be putting myself out there in the front line and talking about, and next you know, I'm in the back of a damn truck on my way to fucking Waka Land, get my ass hung from a tree, and then all of a sudden y'all hear, oh, Raven unalived herself. She was depressed. No, I didn't. But that's gonna be the story because you're gonna share another story that has nothing to do with me. So it's like crazy. It's crazy, but so if Trump wasn't doing it and participating, he got many people working. You're right. He has a lot of people in mind. World World Order. Yeah, the agenda is. You're right. You're right. He is. He's definitely got his hand in it. His hand is in it. And it's crazy though. How do you get out this spot? I don't even know what to say. But I be hoping to God that something comes through. I'm so mentally exhausted with it that I have to pull myself back, like you do, Miss Moore and Miss Yumi. You have to pull yourself back and then sit away from it because I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna be mentally messed up because a lot of this dark shit is going to start manifesting in your brain, and don't let you fall asleep with all these dark thoughts because all it's gonna do is make you feel like depressed. You have to basically step away from some of the stuff that's being pushed out here, and also keep mindful that even though the Democrats are trying to do things to help us, it's not being put out into the public. So basically, what they want to believe that the Democrats are stopping helping us. In reality, they're still trying to do something, but it's not being reported. They're trying to keep it off the media, and it's horrible. He wants you to lose faith. He wants you to feel abandoned. He wants you to feel. And the thing is, he just sit there. And I know he's doing it. He's a Gemini like me, but I'm not a vengeful person like that. But I guess, you know, I don't know. And he only wanted to be a president. You're right. He also got paid from it. I don't know. And then there are some people, you mean, that support this man. They don't. I don't. They say, oh, it's his fault. Oh, he does everything wrong. I'm like, oh my God. Here it is. You blatantly showing that people are being put into the streets, can't know what to eat, but still he's doing a great job. This guy that's a sergeant. He wanted to be where mothers live. He was like, I think he's doing a great job. I said, doing a great job. He says, I do. He says, do you understand there's immigrants out here? And I just sit there and I was like, are you kidding me? He was like, I don't understand it. But the thing is, what I realized, he don't see me as human. I'm just something for sexual gratification. And remind you, we haven't had no sex. But the thing about it is, he's a white man, of course. But he sees it as not a problem. I think he's doing a great job. That's what he said. I was like, but he's taking the food out of people's mouth. He says, well, they have to go to get a job, go to work. And I'm like, you ever hear somebody say things that's really, like, it's like, you can't believe they're saying that? You're like, do you see what I see? You don't care. And the thing that gets me is, you can pick who you want to vote for. You can pick anybody you want to go, but you just have to be lined up with me. Exactly. You mean? I don't believe either party's a party. I will help us. I have no faith. You're right. But see, that's the thing about it, you mean? They're not going to get the public. They're not going to get. We're living in a very racist world. So even though there probably problems on both sides, I'm not going to say it's not. But the thing about the Democrats, they're trying to make sure they don't get no media coverage. So if you just sit back and watch what's happening, like I try to post something, they say your account blocked, taken away. Because if you post anything as far as Democrats are trying to say they're helping, they're stopping it. They're trying to show that basically, like, you know, you just been pulled away out of nowhere. And you're just going through the storm. So it's a lot behind the scenes that even I try to share with y'all. I can't share it. Or my account's going to be, you know, taken away as a warning. And I believe a lot of girls out there that's trying to get their voice and stuff and showing that the Democrats are, but they don't know that. Because he stopped it from me. He don't want it displayed that they're trying to help. So when you feel abandonment, you be like, well, we just surrender. But reality, somebody's trying to help you behind the scenes. Sure, they're not perfect, but somebody's trying to help you. But we're not getting this information. Because even me, I was blocked from Facebook. I've been blocked. They blocked me from Facebook because they accused me of making fake stories about girls being murdered. I was like, I got a page full of bodies. So they blocked me because everything I was doing was basically about trying to get guys and that was trying to kill our sisters and stuff. They felt like it wasn't safe. So they wanted me to stop doing it. They also blocked me, so I can't get stuff on Facebook. I was like, oh, damn. I done got myself in some shit. So I said, okay. I've been not wanted before. I'll be not wanted again. I'll go away. If you want me to go away, I'll go away. And I went away. And then I started getting upset. I was like, you know what? I'm starting to post everything they're doing behind the scenes because y'all don't know what they're doing to me. They're attacking me. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to let y'all find what they're doing to me. And all I was doing was sharing the stories of the girls who get murdered. And I was punished for it, reprimanded. And it's like, with me, I was thinking you'd be glad that somebody's trying to help. But no, they didn't see it that way. They didn't see that one. Even got to it with an older two-spirit woman. She got him. She got this enviousness against me and stuff. And I'm like, we got to this big argument. I was like, now that I see that, I wonder if it's the same girl that got into it with on TikTok. Yeah, your enemies come in a lot of forms and stuff, and it's so unfortunate, but I don't know. Hey, Ed what's up, boo? Hi, just got up. Well, welcome, Miss Ed Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just like this guy that wanted to take me on a plane ride. And I'm not prejudiced, of course, Mother Liz. But this man wants to take me away, don't want me to work. He's white. And I'm scared because y'all may stick together. You be trying to pull a quickie on me. And I don't feel safe. And I definitely don't feel safe with the black people. I'm not prejudiced against the blacks or the white, but I don't feel safe with nobody. I feel like I need to stay my black ass home and stay in the house. Because I don't feel safe on both sides. But I feel as though the fact that he wants to take me to Los Angeles in an airplane, I'm like, oh no, not me. You ain't putting me no airplane. He got this private airplane. I said, oh, hell no. You ain't taking me nowhere. He said, well, I'll just come there. No. You can go anywhere you want. You ain't coming in. You got to kill somebody else, not me. And and it's funny because I never thought like that, but now I'm like, because there's too much going on in this world. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust. I don't feel safe. I mean, I just don't. Because a lot is going on in this world that we don't understand, and I don't feel safe. And also, what do you say if somebody puts you out there playing? Ah! What are you going to say? Geronimo? And I'm saying he's going to do that. I don't trust him, though. And it's weird because I was like, I could block from the airplane. No, you probably push me out the airplane. I don't know what to say if you push out the airplane. Just bend over, kiss your ass, come out. And then on top of that, he decided he want to push me out the airplane when it's dark over some trees. Then I end up dead, hanging in the trees. Then years later, they find my body here. Maybe my imagination is big, but there's a lot going on in this world. I don't feel safe. The girls hated by everyone of the street. You're right. Hey, Miss Anna, what's up, boo? And it's crazy because I don't know who to trust. I was like, I'll stay home in my house while I got it. And I don't know. As much as I would love to have a boyfriend, I would love to have a boyfriend I could come home to, but it's not going to happen for me. I definitely done cancel that out. It's not going to happen for me. And usually with men anyway, this is why it's sex with me. And I don't want to have sex with you. I miss the times when you fell in love with somebody and then you fall in love with somebody that y'all feel this intimate moment. Y'all want to become as one and everything is beautiful and stuff. And you think about each other through the day goes out and stuff. You feel them and stuff. But these days are different. It's not like that. But I'll just stay home. Eat my damn oodles and noodles. And rice. Not beans, though. I'm not doing no rice and beans. That messes my stomach. Like, But anyway, I'm just trying to push through the next day and just trying to wait for this bomb to bust. So when it finally busts, we can watch the outcome. Because something is gonna come. Something is gonna come, trust me. Something is gonna come. And when it comes, it's gonna be big. Because I know a man that sits high and looks low. And right about now, he's just like taking it all in. He's taking it all in. And at some point, Somebody's gonna have to pay. Excuse me, but I know. Oh, that's cunt. Last night, I got into some Benadryl. I took some Benadryl. I was like, but I go. But the one thing I don't like about Benadryl, only take one. So I took a Benadryl last night. I couldn't wake up. I had a dream. So my dream was I was at this job. So I get to the job and stuff in my dream. So I get to the job and stuff, and I have to go up the stairs. So I'm going to these stairs. They were like, the steps on the back of a sliding board. So it was like a sliding board step. But I was climbing up these steps. It was silver. I was climbing up these steps and stuff, and I was going into the office of my new job. So I go to my new job and stuff, and I go to the office, and the man says to me, "You was outside." I was like, "No." He said, "You were outside. You wasn't working." I was like, "Y'all even fucking with my dream." So I was like, he says, so I get to my desk. I was sitting behind the desk. So I'm sitting at my desk, and he said, actually move myself to the side. And he's sitting at my desk. So I'm like, why are you at my desk? And then I got distracted. I ended up going somewhere else. And I woke up. But in my dream, I was sitting behind the desk. But anyway, my dreams be so always to the left. At the same breath, I told myself that family doesn't mean. Okay, you still going through it, Miss Anna? Cause the man downstairs busy. Yes, the man is upset. That's crazy. Anyway, so I got cursed out once again. I get cursed out all the time. I just think people love cursing me out when I don't do what they want me to do. But I wasn't called the. I just got called the stupid bitch. Oh well. And it's funny because it's the Grim Reaper always be up. There's always a really ugly man. Like you get this ugly man that looks like he's down on his luck because he's grateful that you want to use his number, and he's taxed you. It's like But also he shared with me they cut somebody else out. And he said, "Fuck you, bitch." I said, "Okay." I have a track record for picking the wrong people every time. I am not surprised when I like somebody. It's always the backstory. But one day I'm gonna have a winner story where I win. I won't have to always keep losing. But in the meantime, to be continued. You're right. It's child, but see, that's probably one of the things I have to do. You're right. But I don't trust me. I think by me always believing there's good people in the world, I believe that there's flowers and lilies and I always get my butt kicked. And I'm sure you're used to it, but sometimes I just want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. Like, I want to have that whole Sierra Russell Wilson story. And it's not enough because we're not available for that story for you. You just have to come back later. I'm like, I don't know. But it's funny because I don't want to live my whole life like being cold or just, but I do live my life scared. I live my life very scared, pulling my pants down. I don't pull my pants down because I know those people out here are very mean. And people don't mind give you disease and they blame me for them. In fact, this one guy that I talked to lived around the corner from me. We met about summertime, and he was younger than me. So he tells me, he says, "I want to come over your house and you want to do something to my life." I said, I said, no, I'm not doing that. When I say no, I already know the name call's about to start. So he says, I'm younger than you. Okay. You old bitch. Okay, well, here we go. Here we go. He says, look at you. You probably got all kinds of diseases. Oh, here we go. Now I got disease. And it's funny because it's like so if you don't get your way, your name changed. So now you call me on my name. And it's funny because it's like clockwork. So he wanted to go, he wanted to toss my salad. I declined. And all of a sudden he was pissed off. He's like, I'm younger than you. That's fine. You younger than me. I guess that's a plus for you. But you mad at me because I still won't sleep with you. But I'm too old. I'm old as the hills. I'm old as dry beans. I'm old because I won't have sex with you. I won't. He's like, I tried to help you out. Tried to give you somebody to help you. I said, yeah, and you asked for it back. I said, you gave me some money to try to help me. I said, but you asked for it back. I said, it's okay. So he took his little money back. I was like, you know what? And then in the meantime, you decided you wanted to toss my. I said, no, we never had sex. We're not gonna have sex. We were never, because he's the first guy I ever met that told me he's gonna beat me up. And I believe him. I believe the reason why he has nobody because he beat them up. And he's taller than me. He's definitely bigger than me. And so since I want to have sex, you want to beat me up? Who does that? So I'm like in my mind, I'm saying, well, what am I supposed to be doing while you beat me up? Am I supposed to be going, oh, I'm supposed to block my face? What am I supposed to be doing? Looking at you, screaming and crying, trying to get to the door. I said, no, honey. Let's call me Harpo. And Harpo, color purple, when he put his hands on her, beat him, fuck child, please. He disrespect you already and let you know. You're right. You're right, you mean. They don't want you doing that. You're right, child. It's crazy to me, though. But I get called up my name so much, I have to remind myself of my name, and it's always so old. I am old. I'm old. But the thing is, I mean, I've never met so many men that get so angry with me. And the person says, well, you old. I said, okay. But you could be 30, you're old. If this old shit gotta go. But I'm enjoying it. I still West got it because y'all still be hitting me up anyway. Exactly, you mean. I look like this. I catch a phone. Did that and leave. Exactly, y'all. It's just crazy to me. I remember once upon a time the guys used to be like, how you doing, mom? What's going on? I hate the ones that kind of get a hug, but, people gonna do what they want to do, and that's fine. But that's either here or there. One thing I can say is, I don't have to close my legs. Well, I better not say that. Anyway. I have to. I don't put too much damn Vaseline in my skin. I put too much Vaseline. I put too much Vaseline in my face. And when you put Vaseline in your skin and you go to sleep, your skin heats up, and then the Vaseline running your eyeballs, you can't see. Exactly, Ashdown. Exactly. But everybody's young these days. Be lying. A lot of people be lying about their age. They lie about their height. Speaking of that, so with this girl, she said, it's funny because she was saying the same thing. So it's this. So I'm following these tall girl trends and stuff. So she met a man. It's funny because she said the same thing I said. She met a man, men that are tall, like short girls. We know that. But the short men like tall girls. We know that. So when you ask a man how tall he is, he's automatically 6 feet tall. And it's like, and the funny thing is, when he walks through the door, you be like, Got him. And you like, he's not, he's not 6 feet. If they're 5'11", they think they're 6 feet. If they 5'10", they think they're 6 feet. If they're 5'6", they think they're 6 feet. They don't know. So you watch the little tiny mighty mo come to the door, you just go. You like, what's up? I thought you were 6 feet. I am. Okay. I said, you know what? Fuck it. And they don't do nothing with me. Of course, I'm gonna get called by my name. I already know the procedures. But the thing that gets me is like, you don't have to lie. If you short, you short. But for some reason, men are feeling threatened, so they lie about their height, as if you're not gonna see it. So I was watching when this girl says, this guy says he was 6 feet. She said as soon as she said, you know, you're not. He said, well, you like 6'1", 6'2". You like a Amazon. So I said, yeah, I got that to me to it. And it was a conversation with another girl. She was talking to a guy he's like 6'3", and the other girl's like 5, she's 5'11". And the man said, do guys like you that's your height or taller? She says, no, the short men like me. The short men do like you better, but the short men will rock with you better than the tall. It's not set in stone because it depends on case by case basis. But a short man loves a tall girl, but a tall man, they're really big on the tall girls. They feel certain type of way. It's not everybody, of course, but they feel a certain type of way. As far as my life and living, I met both sides, but I do notice that the short men will rock with you harder than the tall ones. But I also learned that a lot of tall men don't know how tall I am. Put the person. Yup, it's crazy though. Anyway, I just wanted to come in and talk to y'all for a second so we could try to get our November food and stuff. And this is when nighttime comes more, where the world becomes very different. The world becomes very cloudy. It's dark, and when I sleep, it become very impaired and stuff. And I don't know. I cannot sleep. When I get off this line, I take all this, like I said, all this makeup. I take all this. I know I burnt my face up, but I bleached my damn eyebrows and stuff, and I burnt my face and stuff, which is not as fun. Y'all say worse, but this is the point where I can't sleep, and I can't sleep, and I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I'm gonna count how many times I go to the bathroom because I have to go to the bathroom a whole lot of times, and it's crazy though. Anyway, let's keep moving forward. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for our reward to come because a reward is coming for all this darkness that we're going through. So it's gonna show up. Just be patient. Just be patient. Okay. You, me, S. Child, Miss Moore. You, me, S. Child, Miss Moore. Miss Anna. You, me, S. Child. Miss Moore. Miss Ann Moore. You, me. You, me. Miss Anna. You, me, Miss Anna. Miss Anna. You, me, Miss Anna. You, me, Miss Anna. Miss Ann Moore. Miss Ann Moore. Miss Ann Moore. Miss Moore. Miss Moore. Okay. Anyway, I love you all. Remember, we're not going to drink too much of this poison because we're going to ignore it. Know this is poison for somebody else. We make sure the light shines on us so we could get more blessings as they come along the way. And do not watch everything that they're posting on because people posting fake stuff and stuff like that. We have to be in charge of our spirit and stuff. 'Cause a lot of stuff will break you. You're gonna feel like it's gonna break you and stuff, and it's mentally exhausting, and you can't hardly sleep at night, and everything's going dark and stuff. So we have to be mindful of that. Also, I love you all. Thank you for calling this channel. Have a blessed day.